celebrated victories, and grown into a global family that lifts each other higher every day. This is not just a story of what we've done. It's a story of what's possible when vision meets action. And the best part? We're just getting started. The future is calling, and Artis is answering with boldness, innovation, and an unshakable commitment to growth. We are rewriting the rules of what's possible, not for us, but for the people who choose to believe in something greater. This is not just about building a business. It's about building a life that thrives in every way. The next chapter belongs to you, to your dreams, your goals, and your decision to say yes to a future of abundance and greatness. More than 3 decades ago, a legacy began. Today, you have the chance to carry it forward. Artis Life isn't just an opportunity, it's a movement, and we are ready to move forward with you. Live well, thrive well. The future starts now.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome. I can see you guys from the chat. Greetings from the Bahamas. My name is Platinum President Anastacia Lewis. I'm here with you this evening to show you the money. We're here to talk about our artist compensation plan. And if you are here on the chat and you can hear me, please give me a thumbs up to make sure that I am well heard. I want to be able to just go over your money with you so that you can know how we are paid. We are a wonderful company that has been in place for well over 35 years, and we're excited to share the compensation of artists. If you are a guest or if you are a business partner, get pen and paper so that you can write down key points so that you make sure that you're able to share with those who want to do business how our money is made in Artis Life. So I want to thank you for joining, and I'm going to share the screen. And as I share the screen, give me another thumbs up that you are able to see my screen. And we are going to talk about the 9 ways of pay in Artis Life. You should be able to see my screen. Okay, I'm seeing your thumbs up. Very good. We get paid 9 different ways. And that's so exciting because 9 is the number of birth. So now we have birthed a business. So let's talk about the 9 ways of pay. We are a multi-level marketing company. And it simply means that we get paid in many different ways. Multi simply means many different ways. Levels, certain, it's very, very simple. We're going to show you the levels of compensation and why we have to have levels. And the reason why there are levels is because the company needs to know who to pay. And we get paid because this is a referral basis. I am Anastacia Lewis. I would have referred artists to Tamika. Tamika then in turn purchases from the company, whether she's a customer or whether she wants to do business. However, I would get a percentage of whatever Tamika purchases from the company. And marketing simply means putting what we have in front of our market. We are the #1 reshaping company in the entire world. We have medically graded orthopedic garments made by doctors. And those of you who are not sure of who we are, our website is welcome.artislife.com. And you go there and you're able to see every product we have. You're able to see all of our reshaping garments because we are a part of the wellness revolution. And because we're a part also of a global distribution system, we are key wellness distributors for our company. And because we are distributing artist products globally, we are going to be paid for our work. And that work stems through these 9 ways of pay. And so here we go. Let's go to our first way of pay, which is definitely retail sales. So I just went too fast here. Let me just go back one and get this going. So I'm excited to have you guys here tonight, and I want to thank you for being here with me tonight. Let me just reset this 1 minute, and we're going to start with our first way of pay, which is retail sales. So once you would have partnered with the company, the very first thing you want to do is purchase the product. And as you purchase the product, you are able to sell the product. So selling the product is the number one way of pay. That's called retail sales. Once you partner with the company, you're going to get an ID number and you're going to be able to get our product at a 40% discount. So basically, retail is just buying and selling over, or simply, once you partner with the company, you're going to get a website. Artist is going to give us a front office and a back office. You're able then to name your business and you're able to share your link all over the world on all social media platforms, Facebook, LinkedIn, TikTok, all over. WhatsApp as well. You can send it via email and people are able to click on the link and they're able to purchase, and artist is going to pay you. And also, when you do your parties, or you can do an event, or you can do a health fair, whatever it is, however you want to be able to share your business, you're able to do so, and you're able to write your check based on the fact that you are now a distributor. And then first way of pay is retail sales, and you purchase the product and you sell it over. So that's our number one way of pay. Secondly, because everyone doesn't want to do business, you have some persons who just want discounts by being a customer. So the second way of pay is by you as a partner with the company, sharing our products, and you're definitely going to invite customers to partner with the company. They're going to get their own ID number and they're going to get a customer discount of 20%. Because I am Anastacia and I'm going to partner with a prospect and they're going to partner with the company and be a VIP customer, the company then is going to pay me 40% of what the purchase of those products are on my first customer. And all of this is in a 30-day period. And my second customer within the first 30-day period, 45% of whatever is purchased. And my third customer, a higher percentage, 50% on what they purchase. And so just being a key marketing executive, we have all of these perks by being able to help the company to move its products because we would have partnered with the company. So I'm excited about this. So those persons who want to use the products every single month. And of course, our products are definitely for persons who want to lose weight, people who have high blood pressure, diabetes, and this is the month of May. This is lupus month. Do you know anyone who has lupus? They need to become a customer with our company and use our phenomenal cellular nutrition because, as I said, we are part of the wellness revolution. So that's number two. So now let's talk about recruitment. And because we're in the month of May, the company has given us an incentive for recruiting. When you partner with the company, you choose the package that the customer is going to purchase. So we start off with a $99 pack. And if someone purchases a $99 pack with the company, your compensation for your first enrollment is $35. Your compensation for the second enrollment is $40. And your compensation for the third enrollment is $45. Simply by letting someone know how awesome our products are, and we get paid. If you refer someone with a $199 package, $70, that's phenomenal. That is your compensation. You get a percentage of the enrollment of the person who's either going to do business or a customer. And in this instance, these are packages where people are able to do business. The second enrollment for a $200 package is $80. That's phenomenal. And the third enrollment would be $95. So in this month of May, if you enroll 3 persons and each one of them purchased $200 worth of product from the company as a new enrollee, that's $240. So let's take it now to families. You have a family and you want to spend a bit more money, $300. The first enrollment will be $105. The second enrollment, $120. The third enrollment, $135. So this month, you enroll 3 persons who purchase a $300 pack, $360. That's phenomenal. And as a matter of fact, if you partner with the company this month and you enroll 3 persons with the $299 pack, you would have made your money back already and you would have gotten your $300 back. So you don't lose anything. And if you enroll persons with a $499 pack, which is our golden pack, $175 for the first enrollment, $200 for the second enrollment, and the third enrollment, $225 in commission. So 3 enrollments of $500 gives you $600 in commission. That's phenomenal. And then, of course, you have high rollers, people who are very, very aggressive, who want to do this business aggressively and make it a career and definitely change some lives. The first payout for someone for a $9.99 package is $350. That's wonderful. The second amount is $400. And the third amount is $450, the third enrollment. And so you have a check of $1,200 if you enroll 3 persons with a $9.99 pack. I think that is phenomenal. And of course, they get to choose what products they want. They can customize it and definitely start off their artist business. That's the third way of pay. Now we're stepping now into why multi-level marketing is multi-level marketing. And that is based on the fact that we make money while we sleep. And this is called residual income, monies that you can make every single month. And I call this the power of consumption. Now you're going to see to the top here, and you're going to see monthly 150 value points. All of our products have points attached to them. And in this instance, once you have 150 value points, that's meaning our flagship product is our red Lviv, our yellow Lviv, and our green Lviv. So basically 150 VP is 6 bottles of our essentials. And so that is all we're asking those who want to build a business to do every single month. The risks are so low when we're talking about this industry. That's our overhead expense if you're going to compare it to a traditional business, your rent. So your rent in artists is 100 minimum 150 VP, so that's 6 bottles. And this is for your personal consumption because you cannot tell people about how awesome our products are if you are not a product of the product yourself. So you have to be a consumer. You have to be a part of the wellness revolution and definitely have cellular nutrition so that you can age well and thrive well. And so I am Anastacia, and I would have partnered with 3 persons. And so this is a system of duplication. And you see these 3 persons here, they would have purchased 150 value points every single month, which would be our Lviv Essentials or our coffee, which will come up to 150 value points. So once myself and my first 3 persons would have consumed every single month, the company is automatically going to pay me $50 every single month. Me and 3 persons consume the product, and that is called the Business Builder Bonus. And why this Business Builder Bonus is in place? The company is rewarding you for helping them to move their products because the persons who you would have invited into the business are consuming the product. So you're being paid for helping your consumers to continue to consume on a monthly basis, which allows the company to stay in business because we are consuming the product every single month. And so after your first 3 would have consumed, they're going to teach their 3 to consume. And so now you're going to have 9 persons on your second level. These are 9 persons a part of your organization. 9 persons a part of you building your residual income empire. And why we have levels, again, I want to go over that, is because the company needs to know who to pay. This is multi-level marketing. And so I like to address the elephant in the room, because a lot of people think because this structure is here, that it is a pyramid and basically only the person to the top makes all the money. And we're saying to you, the purpose of the system of multi-level marketing is because I am Anastacia and I'm to the top. If I would have enrolled Tom, Mary, and Jane, artist needs to know who to pay the compensation to for Tom, Mary, and Jane consuming the product. And so once Tom, Mary, and Jane comes into there, they would have then recruited those persons and they would be on my second level. So they have to be tied somewhere. How did those 9 persons get on my second level? Because of Tom, Mary, and Jane. And where did Tom, Mary, and Jane came from? They came from Anastacia Lewis. And so because my first level now has their persons consuming, which means now this is a system of 13 persons purchasing product every single month. And once level 2 is completed, the company is going to pay you $250 every single month. And I want you to bear in mind that this number 4 way of pay is in addition to your recruitment bonus if you recruit persons outside of this, and in addition to you selling any product, or in addition to you enrolling any VIP customers. This is the 4th way of pay. All of these ways of pay are individual ways of pay, and you can definitely write numbers to these ways of pay. So you can go back to number 1 and you can decide how much product you want to buy and how much you're going to retail it for, and the difference would go into your pocket, and that you would put a figure there. And then you're going to decide if you want to enroll 3 VIP customers, you could put another figure there. And then you could decide how much other enrollments you want to do for persons who want to do the business, and you could put another figure there. And then you can go here, and once you have built this way, you can definitely add this 4th way of pay to your check. And so as you are working with your first 3 persons, Tom, Mary, and Jane, and they now have their persons in place, now your second level need to get on board and then duplicate this system, because network marketing is a system of duplication. It is one of the most lucrative ways of pay that is out there because it leverages your work. So which means then now your second level is now consuming on their own. So everybody has their own ID number. So when you reach to your 3rd level, you should have 27 persons on your 3rd level. Those 27 persons are consuming the product because we want to be healthy. We have made a commitment to be a part of the wellness revolution. And once level 1 is complete, level 2 is complete, and level 3 is complete, you automatically get a residual income check of $1,500 every single month. This is just one way of pay. So if you are concerned about making $2,000 a month, this is the way to figure out how to make $2,000 a month. And so I just want to encourage you, if you have your team members who are not on here as yet, ask them to pop on, because you, as you partner into this business, you ought to know where the money comes from. How is it that artists calculates your compensation or your paycheck every single month? Because we get paid on the 15th every single month by partnering with this awesome company. And so if I still want to give this way of pay another twist, another perspective, I want you to understand that once you would have completed this level, you would have had 40 persons in your organization. So think about you having 40 customers consuming your product every single month. You're going to have a check of $1,500. That is called residual income, money you make while you sleep. You have residual bills, so you ought to have residual income. And this way of pay is called the business builder bonus, because you are now being paid to build your business. And these business builders are definitely consumers, and they are producers. They're also bringing people into our company to consume the product and to do business, and the company is paying you to manage this business builder empire or system that's here. I'm excited about it because it's phenomenal and the products are delicious and they work very well. Now, the fifth way of pay is now called unilevel residual bonus. And why this is important too, because this is another way of pay in addition to your business builder bonus. Because like I said from the beginning, we get paid 9 different ways. Okay. And so the way of pay that I just explained would have been those persons who would have partnered with the company, and that would have been their recurring order every single month for their personal consumption. Now, this unilevel residual income bonus refers to everything that is purchased in your organization. So more than likely, those persons who would have just been consuming, they're purchasing other things as well. What we just showed you is the consumption for themselves. They're also purchasing product for them to do business, for them to do events, for them to go on the TV, for them to go on the radio, to do whatever it is that they want to do. You can purchase whatever amount of product you want from artists. And so this unilevel residual income bonus refers to all of the team orders after they would have enrolled with you paid up to the 9th level. And when I say paid up to the 9th level, I'm speaking to those persons who would have entered the business and qualified with a $9.99 business builder bonus, because once you would have qualified with that, that automatically allows you to get unilevel bonuses all the way up to the 9th level automatically. And so every time someone in your organization purchases something, you're going to get 5% of the value points of whatever is purchased all the way to the 9th level. How do we get to the 9th level? I am Anastacia. I enrolled 3. My 3 then enrolled their 3. I'm on the 2nd level. So I get 5% of all of the orders, of the purchases of those persons on my 2nd level, and that's going to be 3 persons. Every time those 3 persons order something, I get paid 5%. Those 3 persons now start enrolling persons, and I have 9 persons on my 3rd level now. Every time those 9 persons purchase, along with those persons on my 2nd level, along with those persons on my 1st level, every time something is purchased, that is 5% of the value points. All of that is money in addition to when persons purchase their recurring order every single month that I just showed you, a business builder bonus. And that's why I'm excited about this industry called multi-level marketing. And I'm also excited about the industry because this will be for persons who want to stay at home and do business, persons who want to make extra money, persons who getting ready to retire, persons who just want to increase their lifestyle. This model is perfect for you because you have a business in a box. The company does all of this for you. They create the website. They're responsible for the shipping. They have the compensation here. We have training for you. You are in business for yourself, but not by yourself. So we are here to train you on all of the aspects of the compensation plan. So 5% of every time someone in your organization purchases something, and whatever it is, it could be 1,000. So 5%, and if those value points are 1,000, you do the math. 5% of the value points of 1,000 BP, and you know what that is. That belongs to you. I love it. Money you make while you sleep, and this money are paid out every single month. Now, I'm going to show you this unilevel example because I want you to be clear on the amount of monies that you can make in artist life. This is a phenomenal global distribution system. Now, I want to put this before you because you can take this and you can think about opening a market because we are key marketing executives for this company. Okay. And so just think about the country Poland. And for some reason, someone introduced you to someone from Poland and they edified you to the max and they said, I have someone who is a part of a wonderful wellness company, and I want you to be able to assist them in moving these products in the country Poland. And so first and foremost, I want you to think about, if you look at this chart here, you would see 9 levels, and you would see 19,683 persons. And I want you to think about going into a country, and I want you to think about 20,000 customers. I want you to have that in your head. 20,000 customers. 20,000 customers. You can definitely do it because wherever you live, there's more than 20,000 people live there. So just have 20,000 customers in your mind. And so the company is saying to you, let's assume you and your team stay active and are qualified, and these persons are receiving a recurring order of 6 Lviv essentials. What could you make per month? And this is just simply these customers in Poland spending a mere $150 worth of product. And you guys know that's nothing, you know. And so think about that, because that's all every customer needs to invest every single month. So you're going to start off at level 1, you and 3 persons, and that's, you would have moved $450 worth of product. You and them, the 3 persons would have moved $450, and you with your $150, that's $600. So as your 3 persons then get their 3, then definitely that's where the 9 comes from. Now you have a team of 9. The 9 persons, then unilevel bonus purchases Tel Aviv every single month. You're going to see a dollar figure there. You see that's $90 every single month. Then on the 3rd level, you see $27. Then you see $292.50 every single month. Then once those 27 get their 3, you now have a team of 81. 81 persons consume the product every single month. You have $900 every single month. And as we're saying to you, this is in addition to the other ways of pay that I would have showed you just a minute ago. And this is so exciting because a lot of people are not understanding that in this day and time, more than ever, we need to be on supplements so we're able to keep our bodies alkaline and free of disease and keep our immune system boosted. 243 customers based on the power of 3, because we're doing it based on this unilevel compensation plan. 3 persons get their 3, you have 9. And so in the event you do not understand every single thing that I'm saying, just understand that every ID needs 3 persons. 81 persons get 3 persons. You now have a team of 243 persons, and you have a residual income check of $2,722.50. Those 243 persons get 3 persons. You have now a team of 729 persons. That is $8,000 a month. $8,190 just by people simply consuming products just for them to be healthy. 729 persons get 3 persons. You now have a team of 2,187 persons. That is $24,592.50. That's a good check. And this is only one way of pay. That $24,592.50 is in addition to what I showed you earlier. A team of 2,187 persons, they get their 3. You now have a team of 6,561 persons, $73,000 on a monthly basis. This unilevel compensation plan is phenomenal. And a team of 19,683 persons gives you $221,000 a month. That's only if they're consuming our product on a monthly basis. This is why network marketing is considered to be the business of the 21st century. And of course, there will never, ever be a recession in the wellness field. And so that money that I just showed you takes me now to the 6th way of pay, which is now your check match. Now you saw those certain amounts of numbers starting at $90 going all the way up to $221,000. Can I tell you, if you are enrolled in the $9.99 pack in Artist Life, as those 3 persons start to get that unilevel money, you are going to get that 100%. Let me just add to that, that in addition now to say we go up to the 243 persons and say that was the $8,000 on a monthly basis. If you had 3 persons who would have made $8,000 in their residual income with the chart I just showed you. You have 3 persons that are personally enrolled with you. Every time they get their 8,000, you are going to get that 8,000 as well. Because in Artist Life, the compensation plan for the unilevel is called a check match, a 100% check match. So if you are not enrolled in a $9.99 pack, I urge you as distributors to go and upgrade. And as a matter of fact, some of us are reactivation packages are due this month. And so I have to do mine this month. I have to repurchase my $9.99 pack to make sure that I stay qualified to receive a 100% check match of those business partners that would have enrolled with me personally. I really hope that you all are feeling the excitement that I'm feeling about this compensation plan, because this is definitely phenomenal. So go and check with your team members, make sure that everybody has the correct package, because if you're not enrolled with the $9.99, you do not get 100% check mark. If you enroll with the $4.99, you get 75%. If you enroll with the $2.99, you get 50%. So check it out and just make sure that you are giving the correct information to your team members and giving the correct information to your prospects. I'm a $9.99 baby, so I'm hoping that some of you guys who are on here tonight are $9.99 babies. Let's go. Let's make sure that we're able to receive the maximum benefit of Artist Life's compensation plan. Wonderful. I love it. So now, in addition, now, that's the 7th way of pay. Another way of pay. I mean, and you know, that's a lot of money that I just showed you, right? And so now let's start and let's talk about rank. As customers and business builders come into your organization every single month, you're going to move up in rank. And so the rank bonuses start at $2,000 worth of product being moved. And so what do I mean by that? How do I get to be the first paid rank as a supervisor and to start to receive rank bonus? 2,000 points gives that to you. So in essence, let me tell you what to do. Go and recruit 3 at $9.99 back, and you automatically a supervisor, because that's, you just have the company to move $3,000 worth of product, and automatically you are now qualified to receive a rank bonus, and you will receive $200 from the company. So our rank bonuses start from $200, going all the way up to $2,000 every single month. The higher rank you have, the higher rank bonus you get. And just guess what? This is in addition to the check match. This is in addition to the unilevel money. This is in addition to the Power of 3 Business Builder bonus. This is in addition to your enrollment bonus. This is in addition to the VIP bonus. And this is in addition to, guess what, your retail money. Listen, this 9 ways of pay is so phenomenal. And those of you who need a copy of this, please get back with the person who invited you, or distributors, get with your leaders and get a copy of this, because you want to be able to do a refresher to make sure that you have this money down pat, because this is your business. You are the CEO of this. And so let's continue and let's make sure that we are able to benefit from our ranks. So the first paid rank is a supervisor. So everybody who's a part of your organization should at least want to be the first paid rank. So let's get paid. Let's get this money in addition to the other sets of ways of pay of our money. I'm trying to be calm, but you know how this works. Another way of pay, a car bonus. Listen to me. Once you have reached the presidential rank, which is now 40,000 points, you now get another way of pay, and that's called a car bonus. And so the minute you hit president, Addison give you another $400. My God, every time I turn around, more money, more money, more money, more money. From $400 all the way up to $2,500 in car bonuses. So it makes sense. I'm urging you to mount the presidential platform and start to collect car bonuses. And so, oh my goodness, more money again. So here we go. Another way of pay, which is called a pay setter. Now, I'm trying to calm down, but This money is so awesome. This is another $255,000. Okay. And I'm going to tell you the reason for this pace setter. I'm trying to slow down because I'm Caribbean. I'm from the Bahamas. I normally talk fast, but I'm getting ready to slow down right now for you to make sure that you're understanding what we're talking about. And basically, this presentation is called Show Me the Money, because that's exactly what you asked me to do. So that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm showing you the money. So I'm showing you now the ninth way of pay, which is $255,000. That's a lot of money. And why the company has put the pay setter in place. The purpose for this pay setter is because it's going to take some time for you to get your level bonuses, because you have to do presentations, you have to do home parties, you have to make sure that you get your customers so they're consuming every single month. That doesn't happen in a month, but you can start to make money right away. So this pay setup is to cushion you, is to help you pay your bills while you are working on your level money. You saw that $221,000 every single month I showed you. While you are working on that, then Otis is paying you this so you can stay focused to get your level money. I wonder if you guys are with me. If you still can hear me, give me a thumbs up. I want to make sure you're getting this, because now this is one of the biggest ways of pay as well. Along with the level, this is your pay setter. This is for you to set the pace for you in business. So here we go. When you first partner with the company, the minute you get an ID number, you are considered an advisor. And so from an advisor now, you're going to look at this pay setter chart and understand that if you do not get 3%, you will not be able to benefit from this pay setter chart. So you must have 3%. You must get 3, because this compensation is the power of 3. So the power of 3 will set you free. So once you have 3 persons in place, your pay setter starts at the coordinator rank, which is 600 points. And so just make sure, and all you have to do is, if you don't understand, just go back with your team members and they'll be able to help you upline. That's what we're here to do. Once you put your 3 persons in place, more than likely, you are going to have more than 600 points. If you enroll 3 persons with a 299, you will have more than 600 points, because your 3 persons will be 900 points right there. So this pay setter is saying, once you arrive at 600 points, you have 3 persons in place, you're going to see $60 there, and then you're going to see $30. But because we want to be on time, and what on time means is that the company is going to give you 2 months to do this. So you have 2 months to put the 3 persons in place. You have 2 months to make sure the 3 of them are active, meaning they're doing their recurring order, which we just showed you, which is the 150 BP. Then the company is going to give you $60 the minute that happens. If you do 2,000 points in 30-day period, which so many people have done, and 3 persons in place, the company is going to give you $260. So how you are going to study this pay setup is that I need you to understand that the payouts are in 3s. And so within your first 30 days, say that you and your team help the company to move $6,000 worth of product. How this pay setter works is, once you do the 6,000 in the 30-day period, you have your 3 persons in place. Next to the 6,000, you're going to see $600. So if you do that in 1 month, and as a matter of fact, we've had persons who've done that in a 30-day period as they just came in, the company is going to pay you the 600, the 200, and the $60. So you would have made $860 from this 255,000 in 30 days. Now, if you take longer than 2 months to hit the rank of a coordinator and get your 3 persons, whenever you do it, instead of getting the $60, you're going to get half your money. I don't want half money. I need all my money. And so once you would have partnered with the company and you would have logged into your back office, once you go into your back office is going to show you where you are on your pay setup. You're going to see whether if you are at 6,000, it's going to tell you your next goal is 6,000. So please go ahead in your back office and check to see the level you are at your pay setter and then you can definitely set your goals. So I'm going to help you right now. If you are at 6,000 and in your back office, you're seeing that your next level is 6,000, understand now you can get 6,000, 10,000, and 18,000 from off this chart. So now your goal should be to hit director. Once you hit the rank of a director, which is 18,000 points, and you are able to make sure the 3 persons are in place, on this 18,000, you're going to see the $1,800 plus the $1,000 that's there, plus the 600, all of that belongs to you. So you're going to add the 1,800, the 1,000, that's 28, that's 18 and the 1,000, that's 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, that is $3,400 you just made from off this chart. And this is just one way of faith. So those of you who are managers here, and you are here listening to me and you're a manager, if I were you, I would hit the rank of a director, have 3 lines in place that are working, and collect $3,400. That is just one way of faith. Go and get your money. And so on and so forth. If you are the rank of a director and you would have already gotten your 18,000, then your next goal would be 25,000. So if I were you, I would look at the rank of a president, because my next 3 levels, if you are a director, would be 25,000, the 30,000, and the 40,000. Look at the money that is there for you. My time is going. I just can't believe it. So if you look at 40,000, you're going to see 4,000 there. And then you're going to see 3,000 there. That is already $7,000. And then you're going to see another 2,500. That is $9,500 you can make of this pay setter if you want to go for president. Go for gold. And this is only one way of pay. This is your pay setup. So you would get your pay setup in addition now to your car bonus, rank bonus, unilevel bonus, 100% check match, Power 3 business bonus, VIP customer, retail sales, and express bonus. We get paid 9 different ways. All of that is your money. Where is the time has gone? So let's talk about this. Now, bear in mind, I want you to understand that the compensation plan is governed by rules. And those rules are called the 40-50% rule. And let me just go over that quick. And maybe when I come back, I'll spend more time with this and make sure and show you some examples, show you some scenarios to make sure that you are in accordance with the 40-50% rule. I think next time I'm just going to stick here and basically what you have to do to get to your rank. So basically, what this compensation plan is saying, if you want to hit the rank of a supervisor, the rank bonus and the car bonus is, and your unilevel bonus and your 100% bonus is governed by the 50% rule. Your pay setup, which is your $255,000, is governed by the 40% rule. So because artists ask you to work with 3 persons, we ask you to build 3 people. What the company is saying is if you want to hit the rank of a supervisor, you have to have at least 2 lines working. So if I enroll Tom, Mary, and Jane, and if Tom gives me the entire 2,000 points and Mary and Jane does nothing, then I am not a supervisor. I would only have 1,000 points. So if Tom has 2,000, Tom could be a supervisor and I still be a coordinator, because I would need Mary then to give me the next 1,000 points so that I hit supervisor. This is why artists is not a pyramid, because we are governed by this 40-50% rule. So whatever rank it is that you want to hit, bear in mind, 1 line or 1 person and their team can only give you 50% of the points. It doesn't matter how many points they have. So if 1 person has 50,000 points, you only have 25,000 points. If you want to be a president, you have to find another 20,000 points from somewhere else. And that's the second and your third line. And so if you want to collect your pay setup, then according to the 40% rule on your 2,000, the maximum you can get from 1 person is 800 according to the pay setup. That's your 255,000. So in essence, in order to make sure that you are fully balanced, or to make sure you maximize the entire compensation plan, meaning your 50 and your 40% rule, the skill in this is to have 3 lines working, basically doing all the same points. So let's talk about being a manager A, which is 6,000 points. If you have 3 supervisors at 2,000 points, you have nothing to worry about because you're able to collect all rank bonuses, all car bonuses, all your pay setter money, because each line is identical in their points. So I'm going to admonish you to look at your back office, look at your organization, try work and to solidify 3 lines, 3 persons doing the exact same thing, and you are definitely going to always qualify and always be in compliance of all of the rules that the company has put forward here. I don't have time to go over this here much more than that because my time is gone from here. And so same thing as what we were saying, I was talking about the pay setup. Your supervisor rank 50%, pay setup 40%. All right. So just understand what you have to do, but we're going to come back and go over this again for you because my time is gone. So understand the rules of this plan. Just make sure that you and your 3 legs are basically having the exact same amount of points. All right. And so if you're looking at a manager rank and you're looking at 40 and 50%, and if you're looking at all of the points, all of your legs, your first leg, 1,600 points, your second leg, 2,000 points, your third leg, 5,000 points. If you're looking at it from this perspective, if all of your legs is doing 2,000, you have nothing to worry about. But if all of your legs are not doing the same things, then what you ought to do, because we are a unilevel compensation plan and one of your legs are not working, recruit again. You can enroll as many people as you like on your first level. I enrolled 12 persons in my first month, so just keep enrolling and you're going to balance out automatically because your first level works. And so basically, you want to become a president? I always tell people, learn how to create a supervisor. But in order to create a supervisor, you got to start with coordinators. 3 persons at 700 points makes you a supervisor 2,100 points. Same thing with supervisors. 3 supervisors at 2,000 points makes you a manager. All the power of 3. 5 supervisors at 2,000 points makes you a manager B, 10,000 points. 9 supervisors at 2,000 points is 18,000 points. Look at the points. Look at the amount of people that you need in your organization. 20 supervisors at 2,000 points. Boom, shakalaka. You are a president. 4 manager Bs, 4 persons, 4 lines at 10,000 points. Also makes you a president. 6 manager As and 2 supervisors also make you a president. 2 directors and 2 supervisors also make you a president. So you can, whatever of these formulas you want to use, but understand, if you're not sure, just go to your upline and start thriving today. I know I got to go back over some stuff. I rushed through the end, but we're definitely going to come back here again. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to spend with me this evening. And I want you to know that I'm always excited to share Artis's 9 ways of pay. And I want to encourage you to invite someone to change their life today. Invite them because we do have a recruitment bonus this month. Go out and recruit your 3 persons. Those of you who need to do your reactivation package, go ahead and do it. Spend that $9.99. I'm a $9.99 baby. Are you a $9.99 baby? Let's go. Let's make it happen. Let's do what it is we have to do to help our families thrive. And those of you who are continuing to do business, I always tell everybody, this is my story and I'm sticking with it. Here's what I say. An appointment with Artis will change your life when you let it. I'll see you all at the top and at the bank. Good night, everybody.